Hello, everyone, on my channel,
Yes.
the
Yep.
ANC channel.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's one of them.
One
It's
of the two. One of the two. One of those right now is completely wrong. So, this is United States Pro Wrestling. And actually, we're going to quickly take a look at our backstage. We have a 92.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, we have no negative influences. That's amazing.
Must be nice.
Yeah. And so, I am Robbie Sanchez, the booker of United States Pro Wrestling in game already. And so, since I don't totally need to be leadership is, yeah, that's the atmosphere. So we don't totally need to focus on that. So we can focus on, I don't really care about negotiating either. So we'll focus on motivation, creativity, diplomacy though, definitely. Motivation, creativity, don't really care about that. Motivating, creative. Yeah, we're going to go with that.
Yep.
That's my loadout. And so, as I explained in the first video, we are United States Pro Wrestling. We are the big, bad asses of the universe, and we've come to be PG.
We've done it now.
And
John made a big mistake.
And so, if we quickly work ourselves in shooting into our storylines.
Shoot ourselves into our work here.
Yep. We have a Champion Falls. This is our main event storyline involving USPW champion Steve Fraley and Nikki Champion. Steve Fraley defeated Nikki Champion for the USPW world title in a brutal match in October, marking the first time in over 5 years that Hawkeye, which is Nikki Champion, had been pinned cleanly. So
you won't see that in TCW.
Yeah, so 5 years. So when I say he's Hulk Hogan, he's Hulk fucking Hogan, boys. The question is now been posed: has the former five-time champion finally met his match in the shape of the Dark Destroyer? Steve Fraley is black. Don't know why he's destroying other black men.
Is what it is.
Breaking the law. Trent Schaffer's upset win over Rick Law in October 2015 saw him capture his first USPW national title, which is our mid-card belt, and firmly announced that he had arrived as a major star. He's done everything in his power to avoid a rematch, though, but he cannot evade the long arm of the law forever. Ha ha!
Oh, man.
So
play on words there.
For the working man, a battle of ideals. Rich Money's money is everything mantra has always stood in stark contrast to Chris Caulfield's patriotism and everyman ethics. The hardcore American, Chris Caulfield, has vowed to strike a blow for the common man by teaching Money about a little thing called respect.
RESPCT.
And we have
what that means to me.
And we finally have Smash of the Titans. Tyson Bane and the Force is Ultimate Warrior. He is, I promise. Clashed at Thanksgiving Thunder. About that saw the Force able to pull out a win. Unfortunately for him, the aftermath saw Bane and T-Rex destroy him, putting him through a table with a double power bomb. Jesus. Wow. The Titans look unstoppable, and together, has the Force got what it takes to take them both down?
We'll find out.
Find out next week.
USPW.
And so quickly, I'm actually going to set some gimmicks here, because
gimmicks, brother.
These boys need gimmicks. Blinged up boss.
She a boss ass bitch.
Let's go with what do they have here?
Iceman.
Iceman. Normal woman. An idea so preposterous and crazy that no wrestling company would surely ever utilize it. It's a three-dimensional female character who's complex, well-rounded, subtle, and not rely entirely on her looks or breast size.
Damn.
That's amazing. I love that.
That's a shoot, brother.
That's a fucking shoot straight up. So let's just make her be a babe. Why not?
I'm going to go the normal women and go, you know what? No. We're going to go the babe.
Babe gimmick. Josh Thompson, arrogant heel, awful. Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
Jesus.
I love how he's awful, but he has a 91 rating.
Yeah, I know. So we're just going to give him an egomaniac gimmick.
There you go.
Just turn it up to 11.
Exactly.
Hard it up.
And finally, Steve Fraley, who has a poor badass gimmick. Boo! You're not a badass.
You're not a real badass.
Oh, damn.
Roman Reigns of USPW.
No.
Oh, man.
Just like, no.
Nope.
Black Power.
Yeah?
Let's go with, he is a, Tells Crusher.
Maniac.
Enforcer.
Destroyer.
I know, but I'm just looking for something that's more, Gangsta. That totally fits him.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Dropping them dank
like
racial
he's more of a-
commentary.
Jersey Shore.
Oh, damn. What's a Raging Bull? Inner Fire wants to fight everybody and come out swinging. What's he good at in terms of gimmick? So it's like brute, basically. He's
Legit.
Yeah, he's a brute.
Too legit to quit.
Too legit. I'll
You'd
probably.
think Badass would win then, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Win would be good.
Oh man. Let's give him an
man.
arch competitor gimmick. He just wants to compete.
You ain't here for those silly games.
You ain't here for no silly fucking games.
They don't want none.
They don't want none at all. So currently our champions are the USPW World Champion Steve Fraley, the Dark Destroyer. The USPW National Champion Trent Schaffer. The USPW Television Champion Casey Valentine. The USPW Women's Champion. No, we are the only Fed in this series to have a women's division. Women's wrestling. And the USPW World Tag Team Champions, Crusher, Karloff, and Petr Novak, the Cold Warriors.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. So, actually, let's run down some major players, why don't we? So we gotta fill more time. So you have Enigma here, 40 years old. He's a dude with a mask who's old. Like, he's
He's mysterious.
He's very much Rey Mysterio if he was 40 years old. So he's basically Rey Mysterio. We have James Justice, who is 45. He is just kind of a dude. His original character was Liberty, who was just a dude. As his gimmick says, he's a dude. Dude.
Dude, Jack, brother.
Dude, brother Jack. We have Nikki Champion, as I said, Hulk Hogan. Never gives in, never gives up. He's the boy. Rich Money, who is literally Ted DiBiase.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Steve Fraley, who is our world champion and the Dark Destroyer. Tyson Bane, who is the demon formerly known as Beelzebub. And if we move actually down one rung to the upper mid-carders, we have Chris Caulfield, who's very much Tommy Dreamer. He was in Dave, as I said last episode. If you didn't check out the introduction episode, it's in our individual channels. Danger of Violence Extreme was ECW. He's basically Tommy Dreamer. He always put his body on the line for the people.
He didn't get paid for it either.
The Storm, DC Reign. He is part of a tag team with Eddie Howard as Natural Storm. I don't even think Eddie Howard is on my roster, though. I might be wrong. Yeah. Then we have Jumbo Jackson, who is a veteran wrestler. He was... oh, Jesus. All right, I'm going to have to explain
Jumbo
this.
Shrimp.
Yeah, he was Jumbo Shrimp. 1/3 of Lobster Warrior. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Unbelievable.
There it is. 1/3 of the
my
Lobster
God.
Waters Underwater Union.
Is he wearing a fucking bra?
No.
No, he's not.
Basically, he was a comedy mid-card act, and he came to USPW, won the world belt, became a heel, blah, blah, blah. Rick Blah is somebody who jumped ship. I will actually point out many people in USPW that have jumped ship from other companies, mainly the SWF, because it is highly thought, aka TEW terms for it happened, that Eric Eisen, we'll learn later on about him, him continuing to be in the main event was the reason that people like Steve Fraley, Don Gamel that you saw earlier, and Rich Money left. Rick Law left afterwards, and was the first signings since the Alan Packer takeover. So yeah, Rick Law has a legendary gimmick, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and so the Force, which is the Ultimate Warrior, except for he's not an asshole. He's this old guy who has his face paint look, and he's the boy. It's one of the boys. And finally, Trent Schaffer, who is a young Canadian guy who came down, and he's the USPW National Champion. He's a poor rated gimmick. I'm going to change that. Thank you for informing me of that, game.
Thanks, game.
I'm looking at you. Sure, arrogant heel. I don't care.
Damn.
Yeah, so that is Trent Schaffer. So yeah, that's really USPW in a nutshell. We're going to be booking a lot of territory-based stuff. It's always fun to book territories.
You're gonna go back to the territories, brother. Less is more.
And we're gonna see you guys in the next one. Whoop whoop.